They be like, why you never put speakers in the old school? Reason I ain't never put wham in the trunk. I might have to put your mans in the chairs when they take my hands. Dead on the feds, I'ma take my chance. The fuck niggas take
Let's
my
go,
hands.
boys.
Pride go put on your big boy pants. Why you mix drink with the sand? I can't go to sleep thinking about my dead friends. Fuck as you saying? Pick up a switch, go hop in the van. Pick up a cha-cha, hop in the hot car. Voila. Hop out and cha-cha.
Let's go, Moors. Let's go, Moors. Let's go, Moors. About that time, though. About that time, though. Yeah. It's about that time, though. Y'all know what time it is. Is this on your wall right here? This right here should be on your wall right about now. Yeah. Peace and love to all the Moors, all the Muslims, all the Asiatics. You know the rack up in here, south side, east side crazy, out west with it up north. East Coast, West Coast, overseas, down south. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. Come on into the beam out. Come on into the beam out. It's up, G. It's up. Hey, listen, man. They had the little Thanksgiving. They had the little Thanksgiving day. You know, everybody in here. Shout out to Germany, Islam. Let me know where y'all at with it. Listen, this is a divine and national movement. This ain't got nothing to do with just in one place. This is a universal, divine and national movement. Peace be unto the prophet, Noble Jew Ali. Look, share this beam out because you know they got this paid shadow band. All right, look. Everybody had the little turkey day. I want to ask y'all something, though. When they talk about so-called Indians, this is the thing that be tripping me out. People that claim that they're Indian, you don't got a flag, you don't got a national seal, you don't have a treaty, you don't have a constitution, you don't have anything. People that be claiming Pan-African or cosmic black, you don't have any of that. You don't have this. You don't have nothing. Look, first of all, let's just get to this right here. You don't have a constitution or preamble. You don't have none of that. Shout out to New Orleans. Yes, sir. Let me know where y'all at. Jersey, Islam. You see this right here? This right here just set it off. For these so-called Indians that's out there. You know, these Hebrews that's out there. These Pan-Africans that's out there. We got to really start crushing them with information. It's about that time. Like for real, take the gloves off. Just start hitting them upside their head with knowledge. Savannah, Georgia, Islam. So DC, Islam. The Great Seal of the United States, the Moors. This right here? Huh? This right here? Can you see it? Can you see that right there? Hold up. You know what? You might need to see it bigger. You might need to see it a little bigger. Okay. You might need to see that a little bit bigger. So let me show you real quick. You might need to see that a little bigger. Yeah. Wild Hunters in the building. You already know. See this? The Moorish Divine and National Movement of the World. This is a worldwide movement. Shout out to YO, Islam. See this? This is a worldwide movement. Don't get caught up in these people out here claiming to be everything but Moors. They don't talk about nationality, birthright. They don't talk about natural law. They don't talk about universal law. They don't talk about anything but what they believe in. That shit dead now. See this? Circle 7. Arm, leg, arm, head. See, now it's time to elevate the situation. It's time to really get on that. If they ain't talking about this, they going ring around the rosy and they never going to uplift us to where we need to be at. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, they shadow banning it. They shadow banning these beam outs. Spiritual body, etheric body, emotional body, physical body, astral body, mental body. If they ain't talking about this, then they nobodies. If they ain't talking about this, then they're nobodies. We talk about our self-law and master. We talking about Islamism, the first religious creed. All these right here, this is us. This is us. Let me show y'all something real quick. Look, every nation in the world. Hold up, turn me up. Let's go. Every nation in the world, they got a land that they claim, that they live on. And whole time, they got a flag. They got a national language, a national flag. They got a national people. They got a national land. Where is black land at? Question marks. Where is brown land at? Where's melanated land at? Where's white land at? Where's yellow land at? It don't exist. See, we dispelling misconceptions right now. Because you know what I look at it like? This is what I be looking at it like. I be looking at it like our people, as intelligent as we are, is so much propaganda that's pushed on us like 24/7, like no let up, no chill, no days off. It's just propaganda. And see, what time it is now is hybrid Europeans from around the world, they starting to realize, look, we got to start letting some truth out to these Moorish people who've been mentally just propaganda so much that they really think that they black people. So now you got pale skinned Europeans, because all of them are not wicked. All of them are not evil. Just like all of our people are not positive. All our people are not doing good works. You got a lot of our people that's selling out their own people. The so-called black leaders, they're selling you out. The people that's educators and they're black educators, they selling you out. And this is uncomfortable for a lot of our people to accept. You don't want to accept that. But the time is coming. Day by day, more information is coming out. It's under the ground. It's in the water. It's coming out from all places. This is the age of Aquarius right now. We're not in the Piscean age no more. This is airborne. So instant karma, instant information is pretty much at hand right now. So when you're looking at hybrid Europeans, they telling you that you're Moorish and you still out here thinking that you're a crayon color. How can you be a crayon color when crayons don't have a national land? Indians, the only place on this globe, whether you're a round earther or a flat earther, the only place on this globe that says India is in the continent of Asia. So if you're not in Asia, you have the Americas has nothing to do with so-called India. Nothing. So you need to go ahead and let that narrative go. You keep thinking that you an Indian because somebody told you was an Indian. Did anybody ever show you proof, evidence? Did anybody ever tell you something like, hey, look, the only India that's on this planet right here is over here. And this ain't even India. Newsflash, this ain't even India. This ain't the real name of this land over here. They don't speak Indian over here. They speak several languages. They don't speak Indian over here. You ever spoken to somebody from Delhi? You ever spoken to somebody from Sri Lanka? You ever spoken to any of these people that's over here? They don't speak Indian over here. They'll tell you, we're not Indian. You ever spoke with somebody from Calcutta? They don't speak Indian. All right? They Hindustanis. They got several languages over here. Cujo, Islam, or look. Then when you talking about, well, what can we do right now over here in the Americas? First thing you got to do is you got to get mentally prepared, because everything that we've been programmed with in the school system has been to mentally destroy us, to mentally accept lies. Part 5, Will Thyself. Check it out. If you got this book, The Torch, get this. Go to khalifamedia.com. Ether. Go here and check this quote out by Lao Tzu. He say, watch your thoughts. They become words. Hold up. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and turn. It say, watch your thoughts. They become words. Watch your words. They become actions. Watch your actions. they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. It's a whole lot to get out of that. It's a whole lot to get out of that. Watch your thoughts, watch your words, watch your actions. Let me bring you to this. Because you know, you might not have ever seen it. So it's each one teach one over here. See, morals that's upright, independent, and fearless, we don't gatekeep. We share the information. We show you the information. Islam, appreciate you being on here. All the first time viewers, appreciate you being on here. Check it out. So maybe you never seen it in the law dictionary before. But it's all good though, because we do each one teach one over here. So you saw right here, I said, watch your thoughts, watch your words, watch your actions, because they become habits, right? So if you out here calling yourself something that you not because somebody told you, that means they put a thought in your head that was bogus. You didn't research what they told you. So there it went from your thoughts in your head and their head to now it's in your head because you listened to them. Then not only did you listen to them, you start saying and misidentifying yourself as a crayon color with no nation, with no flag, with no nationality. Then your actions took it even further. Now you walking around really trying to have habits of that. See, our people got a lot of bad habits, and it's not our fault exactly. We have been indoctrinated by the school system. We've been indoctrinated by people that look just like us that choose these right here over telling the truth. Sellouts. Marcus Garvey warned us about them. Oh, you need a receipt? Oh, hold up. I thought you never asked. About the people that choose these right here to sell out. Hold up. I thought you never asked. You said you wanted a receipt. Oh, I heard you. Hold up. I heard you. What Marcus Garvey say? He was talking about traitors. What did he say? He say, in the fight to reach the top, the oppressed have always been encumbered by the traitors of their own race, made up of those of little faith and those who are generally susceptible to bribery. Ding, 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 ding. If they strictly out here talking about, hey, I got a new little move we need to whoop on. I got a new little thing we need to get on, y'all. We need to get on this cryptocurrency. We need to get on this secure credit party creditor. We need to get on that type of stuff. We need to fill out these UCC forms. Marcus Garvey warned us about this. Noble Drew Ali warned us about this. He said he brought everything it takes to save a nation. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. See, that'd be our thing. We ain't got to reinvent nothing. Look, what did he say right here? Hold up. What did he say right here? He say this right here. He say, susceptible to bribery for the selling out of the rights of their own people. Somebody that's susceptible to be bribed, that means they willing to do whatever to get this paper. This is why you got to be real careful about, if somebody ever tell you all they care about is these right here, and they'll do whatever for these right here, that's somebody, you need to make a mental note of that. And don't never let yourself be around that type of person or individual. If something go down, that means they could be bought. You got to watch people because people tell on themselves all the time, though. Whole time. They tell on themselves. If they say, hey, look, all I care about is these right here. I don't care whatever. I'm going to lay down. I'm going to do whatever. Know what I'm saying? I'm going to step on whoever. You got to watch people like that because Noble Drew Ali and Marcus Garvey, they already left instructions for us to follow. They say they traitors. You can't clean them up. You can't clean up a traitor. A traitor is going to be a traitor. Look at Judas. How many people do you know named Judas right now? Damn. How many people do you know in your life named Judas? Just think about it. It's like hearing that name, you like Judas, you like, damn. As soon as you hear that name, you already know the history linked behind that name. So you like, I'm not finna name my seed that. I'm not finna name, Cause it's like a bad smell that's attached to that name, Judas. You know what I'm saying? So why would you name your seed that? See? Now you might have never seen it in the law book, but let's look it up right now. Look at this. You might have never seen this. Going right back. I'm moving around fast. I appreciate y'all. Do your best to keep up. All right, because I got to move fast. Now, you see how this said, watch your habits. They become character. Watch your character. It becomes your destiny. Nah. Crack open the law book because everything is law. Everything. Crack open the law book. Look this up. We're going to look this word up real quick because maybe you never seen it in the law book. But it's cool, though. Nationality. That quality or character which arises from the fact of a person's belonging to a nation or state. You see? You see what's going on? You see what's going on? Hold up. Turn me up. You see what's going on? It says, watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. It becomes your destiny. Your character becomes your destiny. So that means you got to watch your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Because they form habits. Nah, you seeing the definition of nationality. You see that quality or character which arises from the fact of a person's belonging to a nation or state. Nationality determines the political status of the individual, especially with reference to allegiance. So what do you pledge your allegiance to? Because look here, when you say you pledge your allegiance, that's a vow. So people that was out there talking about, I'm going to go cast my vote. You going to cast your vote. Hey, look at this. Hold up. Look at this right here. For all y'all that was diehard and y'all like, no, I got to cast my vote because my vote is going to matter. All y'all out there, look at this. This is how it shows that we really got to start like, you know how you got to get a cut on your skin? You get like a cut or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And like when you was a shorty, like your mama and them, your pops, more so your mama will be like, she'll put, you get a cut or something like that. She'll put some disinfectant, some peroxide on it. And then she'll put some Neosporin or something on it, right? Disinfect the cuts. Our people have been cut mentally deep. So the cut is like, it's not seen. It's like mental lacerations that's inside of our heads. So whole time we not knowing that we cut. We as if we've been cut deep in a lot of areas. And we keep thinking like it's supposed to feel like this. It's supposed to be like this. No, sir, it's not. So the peroxide, the cuts, they have to be disinfected. All right. They got to be treated at the root. We got to start going to the root causes of the cuts. Why we keep getting cut? How did the cuts happen? Who cut us? Where did they cut us? That is I, self, law, and master. That is law. Unless you go into the root, which is the law, the etymology, you're not going to have a remedy. You're not going to be able to clean out the infection. See, our people been infected mentally with this colorism, with this illusionary, they don't like us because the color of our skin. We don't get justice because how we look. We don't get justice because we're in the white man's land. We got to get disinfected. All right. We have infections. And the only way the infection is going to leave is if we know where to treat them at and how to treat them. Look here. Right here. Right here. Hey, you know how they say? You know how they say this right here? About lands and flags. How come these people over here got a flag? British, they got a flag over there. Germans, they got a language. They got a flag over there. Guyana, they got a land. They got a flag. They got several languages. National flag. Black and white and brown and melanated and Pan-African and Hebrew and whatever else you want to call yourself, Indian, where your flag at? Where's your national language at? How come you say you Pan-African, but you speak English? It just don't make no sense. How you saying you an Indian, but you speak English? It just don't make no sense no more. You feel me, Imani? Our people are infected by color of law. Maybe we need to look that up in real time. Yeah, because I want to show y'all this definition right here. Decapite minutus. That's Latin. Of those who have lost their status or civil condition. What? Their civil condition? Could that be so-called people who identify as persons of color? Could it mean that you are put yourself in something known as color of law? What is color of law? Shout out to Philly. Color of law is the appearance or semblance without the substance of legal right. Here's a court case for you. State versus Breachler. See that? Of legal rights. See, our people have this infection of color of law. We think that the police supposed to get down on us and we supposed to do whatever they say. Oh, that's color of law. See, once you call yourself a color, you put yourself into a system that you don't even know that's there. This is what you're doing. Look, let's break it down. When you call yourself a color, right? And what does color mean? First off, color is an appearance, semblance, or simulacrum as distinguished from that which is real. Okay? So breaking it down, when you out your mouth say that you are a color person, what you've said is in law, not opinion, that you're not real. So in order for somebody to do something with you, they have to put you in a classification of law. It's the appearance of law, but it's not lawful. It's legal. That was called color of law. See, the appearance or semblance without the substance. The substance is law. They're using color of law, which is legal. All right, so look. Now, breaking it down. Color. You put yourself in this right here. It's where you don't never want to be. You put yourself in a caste. Caste is where you don't want to be at. You want to be in your national proper person. That's where you want to be. You want to be in your nationality. All right. You want to be in your inheritance, your birthright. All right. So this is why they continue to perpetuate the caste and the color game. Because if you don't know if you don't know that you're under occupation, you're gonna be a comfortable slave in this color of law system. Look. So how do we get out of the color of law system? Well, first, let's just identify something. All right. Let's just identify something, because they'll go on and on and on how they be thinking that Indians is a real thing. Okay. You going on and on and on. Hold up. Where that book at? Where's that book at? Okay. You been going on and on and on and on, and you think that you a Indian person, right? Okay. I just want to ask y'all something real quick. All right. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at, Jay? Are you over here? We doing this in real time. I just want to show y'all something. Okay? For all y'all out there thinking that this ain't your land and you an Indian and all this other you a freedman and all this other nonsense. Okay. I just want to ask you something. Okay, you see this right here? You see this? It says, I've never seen a black, white, yellow, or red person before. Everyone looks brown to me. Which shade of brown are you? This is another narrative that you got to purge out of your system. This is an infection. See, the infection is we've been brainwashed and indoctrinated to think that people are crayon colors. Like brown and everybody's brown. No, sir. Everybody's black and red and yellow. No. Everybody has a nationality. See, this is the conversation. It's not about shades. That has nothing to do with what land you from. Again, it doesn't matter what you keep calling yourself if it's a misnomer. The only thing that matters is, does what you call yourself have a national land that could be verified? A national people that could be verified? Does what you call yourself have a national language that can be verified? See, does what you call yourself have a national flag that can be verified? Guess what? Black don't. Yellow don't. White don't. Brown don't. All right? Shades don't. Negro, person of colors don't. Indian, you don't have a national land. You don't have a national language. How you say you Indian, but you speak English? Make it make sense. How you say you Indian and India is over here in the continent of Asia? Like, what is you talking about? Like, it's time to really get for real now. You saying you one thing, but you live over here. First, you said you got brought over here as slaves, but then you saying you was Indian. So which one is it? Which story you gonna go with tomorrow or today? You say you got brought over here as Indians, you got brought over here as slaves, but then somehow you turn from slaves to Indians. What? Which one is it? Like, which one is it with you? Hold up. Which one is it? Let's go. Turn up, man. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and stop playing. Let's just go ahead and stop playing. Because I want to show you this. There's no such thing as black man. Question. Why do we have so-called white men assign names for African Americans, Mexican Americans, Spanish Americans, and Asian Americans, yet no name for Euro Americans? To hide the true identities of the original ancient ones who populated much of the world, as well as those who were the original brown skins of one America. Have you ever heard of a European being asked to identify as a European American? No. How about there's no such thing as a European American? How about there's no such thing as an African American, a Chinese American, a Japanese American? How about there's no such thing as an Indian American? You're not American. You're not American. See, everybody want to claim to be American because the true Americans who are the Moors, they don't realize that they the true Americans. They keep thinking that they not American and everybody else is American because they was born here. That's cap. We the true Americans. You got to know that, though. So you got to know that, though. This is why you got to study the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, because he's the head of the whole divine and national movement. He's the avatar who brought this information back. He didn't create this information. He brought it back to the people that needed him the most, which is us, Moors, who keep misidentifying as everything else but Moors, though. Let me just show you this. Let's go here. Let's go right here.
That's what human trafficking is.
Let me let my brother Sid talk to y'all.
They just following the trade.
Hold up.
Enslaved. There's no.
Let's bring it back here.
Rated us all in. It's the other. He was referred to as the Black Panther.
Let's go back here. Hold up.
Who was here and who wasn't?
Exactly.
When you look at the treaty, peace and friendship between.
Let's go ahead and go back here.
And the pyramids and everything else. When invasion in the 13th.
Check this out.
How does a Native American, an American Indian nation, how are they using an Arabic term to describe themselves? Think about that. And the Winnesheik own everything. Look up Winnesheik. WINNISHEIK.
Check it out.
See how much land the Winnesheiks got. And guess who that is? That's us. That's us, because when you read the annexation of Texas from the Congressional Record of 1845, it said that everything in the country belonged to the Mauritanian people, the ancient Mauritanians and the Moorish peoples. And
hold up, let's do a fact check. Let's just do a fact check, because I hear y'all out there like, nah, that's just some of that Moorish talk. They ain't really on nothing. Them what he talking about, they ain't really on nothing. I hear you out there. I can hear you out there talking. I hear you out there talking. So now we got to pull a receipt out. We pulling receipts out. You ever notice how Moors that know they Moors, they could pull out a receipt out of nowhere. Yeah. They could pull out a book reference. They could pull out a title. They could pull out a turban, a flag. They could pull out a shamag. They could pull out something that's going to show you what they talking about is facts, not opinion. So let's cross-reference what the Moor was just talking about. He say that these people, through the annexation of Texas, the so-called Indians, was associates. So let's go to the Congressional Globe then. House of Representatives, Friday, January 3rd, 1845. Receipts. In regards to the, quote, annexation of Texas, end quote, the stupendous deserts between the Nuances and the Bravo rivers are the natural border boundaries between the Anglo-Saxon and the Mauritanian races. There ends the Valley of the West. There Mexico begins. Thence beyond the Bravo begin the Moorish people and their Indian associates, to whom Mexico properly belongs. What the what? 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 Hold up. What you saying now? You saying that the so-called Indians, they're nothing but associates. Do you know what an associate is? An associate is not the same as the original title holders. You're just an associate. It's like somebody coming to your firm or somebody coming to your business and they say, hey, and you call them an associate. Associates are not the same. They ain't even on the same level. What you talking about? You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do another cross reference. Scott Forsman's Advanced Dictionary. Let's just do another. Let's do another one. Let's just look up this word associates real quick, because I just want to be 100% for sure on associates. Hold up, where you at? Oh, what you were saying? You were saying that associate Indian. You saying that you was an Indian and you was an Indian, right? Okay, so you saying that you an Indian. You keep going hard on you being an Indian. Okay, so it say associate, adjective, associated, associating. It says connected in thought. We associate turkey with Thanksgiving. Join as companion, partner. He associated with his sons in business. So you joined up. You ain't kick it off. You see that? Companion, member of an association or institution without the rights and privileges of full membership. Ooh. Bing bong. What you were saying? It says member of an association or institution without the rights and privileges of full membership. So we allow so-called Indians to be on our lands, but they're not Moors though. Ooh, yeah, that's like a gut shot from Mike Tyson in his prime. Ooh, just took the wind out you. Let's take the wind out you. We just wanted to get that straight right there. That word associates, Indian associates. Go back to this now.
They're Indian. From the Congressional Record of 1845, it said that everything in the country belonged to the Mauritanian people, the ancient Mauritanians and the Moorish peoples, and their Indian associates. Meaning that the Indians, the people calling themselves the Indians, are really the Native American interlopers that came over here through an invasion in the 13th century. And then we repelled them and then segmented them to live in certain areas.
You heard that?
The 13th century.
Hold up, you heard that?
And then are really the Native American interlopers that came over here through an invasion in the 13th century. And then we repelled them and then segmented them to live in certain areas that became reserved for them. And they didn't have no houses of their own.
Question real quick. When they talk about the first people that peopled the Americas, right? When they talk about the first people that peopled the Americas, and when they talk about anything to do with America and money and all that, how come is a pyramid on here? And the pyramid means myrrh. And myrrh is another word for more. You need a receipt on that too? I thought you never asked. I thought you never asked for another receipt. Myrrh to more. Kemet until now. I thought you never asked for a receipt. So when they talk about the Americas, this pyramid right here symbolizes with the capstone reconnected. You gotta reconnect your capstone, Moors. You gotta let that black shit go. You gotta let that white shit go. You gotta let that melanated crayon shit go. You gotta let that go. You gotta purge that. You gotta disinfect that infection out of your blood, out of your body, out of your mind. The crayon game that's the illusion. You more than that. Don't you understand? You keep thinking that you less than, because once you say that you're a black woman or a black man, you're saying that you're on the bottom of the totem pole. You can be mistreated. You can be abused. You can be legally killed out here. And this is where Slave Patrol come in at. Don't y'all realize Slave Patrol uses this? Don't y'all realize Slave Patrol do this all the time? Why do you think when the Slave Patrol, on a side note, why do you think when they pull up to us, when it's any kind of situation, they already coming to the scene on that? They ain't coming to the scene to try to keep nothing calm and cool. 95 to or above, when they come on the scene, something finna go up. Because they already got it in their head already, because they've been brainwashed and indoctrinated. Don't y'all realize that these people right here, they started off as these people right here? Slave patrols and the origin of the police in America. Don't y'all realize that when you call yourself a black person or a person of color, don't you know that puts you in color of law, and legally, not lawfully, they can do this to you and they could get away with it. Or somebody might be like, no, they don't always get away with it. Yeah, what the family get? The family get like a settlement? They get a settlement. Do the police ever go to jail for murder? Do they do that? Nah. Don't say they all do, because they all don't. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little side note right there. That's just a little side note. But if we talking cash money, even though money is gold and silver, if we talking fiat, then this symbol right here is showing and proving what's going on. Because pyramid means myrrh. And myrrh to more. How is it myrrh to more, though, you might ask? How is it myrrh? Because in the Kemetic language, more is myrrh. That's the Kemetic language. You see how you got more in everything? You got more in Greek, you got more in Latin, you got more in English, you got more in Kemetic languages, you got more in the hieroglyphics. The hieroglyphics? You got more in the hieroglyphics. You ain't got black on there. You ain't got Indian on there. Matter of fact, speaking of that, how come they ain't got a teepee on here? If this was the land of the American Indians, my question to you is, why ain't it a teepee on here? And why is it a Moorish pyramid on here? Answer that. Mr. and Mrs. Indian out there. Why is it a pyramid on here and not a teepee? If you keep saying the American Indians was the first people over here, then why ain't a teepee on here then? Why is it a pyramid? Huh? Pyramid means more. Think about it. Think about it. Talk to him, monsieur.
So they had to live off the land, and they had to live in cloth houses that we call wigwams, aka teepees. Meanwhile, the people who kicked their ass and put them on there, people like us, we living in the cities and the castles and the mounds and the pyramids and everything else.
Exactly. What you say? What you say, Moabites? You said only visitors use teepees. Only the visitors. They don't get a chance to come into the pyramid. Nah, you not coming in the pyramid. You can't come in the pyramid. That's why there ain't no teepee on here. Cause the Moors was here. We been here for millions of years. Hold up, see, this is what they wanted to do. This is what they wanted to do. This is what they wanted to do. See, this is what they wanted to do. It's no different if you looking at the Great Seal of the islands of California. Have you ever looked at that seal? The Great Seal of California. You ever looked at it? You know who that is on there? Huh? You know who that woman is on there? That's Queen Califia. She is the one who was holding it down, shot calling it out there in California on the West Coast. That's Queen Califia. That's the original Great Seal of the islands of California. That's a Moabitish right there. Queen Califia. That's her right there. You don't see no so-called European hybrid. You don't see none of that. And what you see though, she got fezzes. She got a fez on with feathers all around it. She got a fez on with feathers all around it. And you be like, no, Moors didn't wear that. Moors didn't wear nothing like that with fezzes and with feathers on it. That's an Indian thing. Yeah? That's an Indian thing, huh? Okay. Yeah. Let me show you something out of the mysteries of the ancient Americas. See, this be the thing we got to start getting into. If you don't know your history, somebody could tell you anything and they could get away with it. Pyramid makers and mound builders. These pyramid makers and mound builders. Shout out to the UK, Islam. I'm going to just show y'all this real quick. Pyramids and the mound builders. Wait a minute. Let me, hold up. Let me just, because you need to see this. It's just like this right here. Playing sports. Okay? It's just like this today. Playing sports. See all the people out there? It's just like this today. Look. It's just like this today. See? Just like this today. See that? That's back in the day. Moors are the ones who invented the turban. Moors are the ones who invented the fez, the shamag. Huh? All that Moorish drip. That's ancient. That ain't nothing new. I just want to show y'all something real quick. Hold up. It is right here. We talking about gold now. Now you stepped into the other side. Now you talking about ancient America, high artistry in gold. We talking about the Incas, the sweat of the sun. We talking about ancient Americans right now. See this what we talking about? See this? Now you see that bird right there? That bird is indigenous to the Americas. That's North, Central, South America, and all of the adjoining islands. That bird is an indigenous bird. Indigenous. You might be like, well, that don't mean nothing. What you mean? It don't mean nothing. What you mean it don't mean nothing? See this dragon right here? All this drip is made of gold. See all this? There's a statue of a Moor wearing a fez covered in gold. You think this stuff is new? You think this stuff is new out here? Hold up. Let me show you something. Let me show you something, fam. Where we at? Let me show you something. Now, you see this right here, right? You see him right here? Okay. I'll play with you. I'll play with you. Now, you see that? Now check this out. How you got the same gold fezzes, gold statues and stuff like this? These artifacts, gold and all this, right? See all this? Now, how do you have the same thing over here in Germany? See, we jumping all around the world because the world is a Moorish playground. We've done all this stuff all around the world. See that? All around the world. Look, and I'm showing you receipts in real time. Can you guess what continent these pictures represent? Look at this. Look at what's going on. Germany. This is Germany. This is Germany. See what's in Germany? Listen, fly over there. Fly over there and then go to a museum, go to some old Gothic churches, old Moorish churches, and they'll show you. This Moorish history is world history. This ain't nothing like the Moors were in North Africa. This ain't none of that. This is Florida right here. Look what they got on. See that? You got lions over here. Why would they draw a map in 1740? Let me ask y'all this. How was a map drawn in 1740? You got lions in Florida. How? How is that possible? How? And this picture, in case you want a receipt, it's in the Library of Congress, Geography and Map Division, Washington, D.C. You can go look it up. Here's the number to go look it up at. I'm going to give you the number. Google it. Look it up yourself. This picture is in the Library of Congress. So you tell me how lions is in Florida in 1740. How? How, Sway? How are they over there? But you think the school system, they never lied to us about nothing. Nah, they never lied to us. They told us the truth about everything. Yeah. They ain't never tell us that lions is over here in Florida. What you talking about? How you got lions over here in Florida? Man, talk to him, boy.
Ain't no Native American even pick up one speck of dirt to build any mound, any pyramid, any of that. To be a Native American, according to the proper legal definition, you're saying that you are descended from the 16th century Caucasoid females that was brought over here, as well as those Chinese females that was brought over here towards the end of the 19th century and was sold to so-called American Indian chiefs for money and land and became that.
That's right.
You understand? So a Native American is another slave. It's another way of saying slave. Saying you're an Indian is another way of saying slave.
Islam.
Because the word Indian was given to you by the United States government. So how you going to be indigenous, but the same government that wasn't here is the one's definition that you're defining yourself by?
Explain that. Explain that. How you saying you indigenous, but the U.S. corporation, if you pick up this book right here, the Dawes Commission, they tell you in the Dawes Commission what they was on. They tell you what they was on. How you gonna be indigenous and then say that you're a label that a U.S. corporation gave you? Look here. They say they were determined to pressure the federal government into adopting a policy that would destroy tribal governments based on communal ownership of land and give each Indian his or her own piece of real estate. Convincing the federal government to adopt a policy of allotment of land became an obsession of the later 19th century. Christian reformers, they are obsessed. What are they obsessed with? They're obsessed with getting the land from the indigenous Moors. They want to claim our land as their land. This is what's going on. So while you out here thinking that you ain't from America and you out here thinking that Thanksgiving was a day for you to celebrate because the pilgrims and the indigenous people got along and got together. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. That was a genocide, G. And they still running genocide games right now on our people. the Moorish people in the Americas. They still doing genocide games. Still doing genocide games. Check it out. Remember I showed y'all earlier about that bird? Remember I showed y'all about that bird that was over there? That bird that's on that golden trophy. Remember I showed y'all that bird? This the bird I'm talking about. This one of the birds that I'm talking about. Remember I showed y'all this bird? Okay. Now this bird right here is indigenous to the Americas. North, Central, South America, and all of the adjoining islands. Right? See, it's dripped in gold. Now, you come right over here to the ancient Egyptian god Horus. Is from the Americas. What? The ancient Egyptian god Horus is from the Americas because you can clearly see that Horus is patterned after the what? Apalmando falcon, which is native to the Americas. Apalmando falcon is native to the Americas. It don't just stop there though. Whole time, it don't just stop there. You got other indigenous animals, birds, that's indigenous to the Americas too, like the god Ptah. The god Ptah or Thoth, because you go right here to this bird, and then you will see like, hold up, it's the same description of Thoth. The Plumbius ibis. This bird right here, that's indigenous to the Americas. What do you have right there? Y'all like hieroglyphics and Egyptology and temples and all that, right? How do you have the Ankh carved on the pyramid in the temples, and then you have a bird that's indigenous only to the Americas? But they tell us that Egypt is on the other side over there in Africa. Did you know that there's more pyramids in the Americas than it is in Africa? Did you know that? And this bird happens to be an indigenous bird only from the Americas, though. But they tell us that Egypt. So let's just do some little cross reference and destruction right now. Build and destroy. They told us that Egypt and the pyramids was built over there first. Well, how could that be if you got this symbol and the Ankh on the pyramid and temple and this bird, which is from the true old world of America, is where the origin of this thing right here? Man, stop playing, G. Stop playing. Stop playing, because you're going to get fried. Here's another picture. Stop playing. Just go ahead and hang it up. Go ahead and hang up, fam. Go ahead and hang up. Hold up. Just go ahead and hang up. Go ahead and hang up, G. Because just like this right here, Anubis, just like Anubis, you know that dog over there, that dog right there? You know that dog is actually indigenous to the Americas? That dog right there. That they told us, no, America ain't where the pyramids was at first. What? You said America wasn't where the pyramids was at first. And don't forget, the word pyramid means more. I mean, you getting shown receipt after receipt after receipt. What else you need to do? You need to stop identifying as an Indian. You need to stop identifying as a black person, as a person of color, a melanated person. That ain't no nationality. You saying that you a melanated person is not a nationality. That ties you to no land. That ties you to no history. That ties you to no language. That don't tie you to nothing. You saying you melanated or you're a cosmic black. That's the new bullshit they coming out with. I'm cosmic black. Yeah, what land is that? And you got people out here talking about, I ain't from here. Yeah. You ain't from here. Okay. You're not from here. Ain't none of us ain't from here. We all having a divine human experience. We know that we're one with Allah. So we're in spirit right now. But on this planet, you are from this planet. Your spirit right now is on this planet. So everybody else on this planet has a place of origin they come from on this planet. So where on this planet do you come from? Point blank period. Because look at this. Look at this. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Montezuma's headdress. What? There's the fez. There's the headdress. Montezuma was what? It said the magnificent headdress of iridescent green shown below and the shield opposite may be the only survivors from that sumptuous treasure that Cortez sent to Spain's sovereign. The headdress, made of the tail feathers of the rare, greatly coveted quetzal bird, is a stunning specimen of Aztec featherwork. Such creations were strictly for the elite and achieved a high level of refinement. So this is for royalty. Have you ever seen what Montezuma they say look like? Have you ever seen it? See, when you identify as a so-called black person, this is what they want us to identify as, so they could do this bogus ass shit to us. They could do this to us. See, but when you standing tall like a Moor, as you should, this how we on. This what we on. We ain't on the ground no more. Nah, we ain't on the ground. We up. So, have you ever seen a picture of Montezuma? You ever seen what Montezuma look like? Let's look together then. Let's go ahead and look together. Just in case you might never seen a picture of Montezuma. That's what he looked like. Copper complexion, bronze complexion. The Aztec leader Montezuma, notice the fez-like headdress and his copper tone complexion. Maybe you never seen Montezuma. You might have thought he was a pale skin hybrid, a Albion. Nah, no sir. Shout out to LA. You might never seen Montezuma. There he is. And again, these feathers and this headdress, this is only to be worn by royalty. You couldn't just be any and everybody to get this right here. And also, you could get this, you could find a picture of this in the Peabody Institute. Peabody Institute. Look it up online. The Peabody Museum. Yeah, Islam. You can check that out right there. Then you go right here. You say you want to see some more? No problemo. No problemo. What you mean? What you mean? Oh, this Photoshop. This Photoshop. This deep fake, right? So you think this deep fake, huh? You think this deep fake? Some that's like thousands of years old. You think that this deep fake? Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, man, the Moorish history is so old, fam. People done forgot how old we been on this planet. On my soul. On God. Look like fezes to me. Look like fezes to me. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a messenger. All I know is you got a connection there. Hold up. You got a connection there. You got a connection there. Then you got another connection here. Look at this. What do it say? It say, did you know, from the book One World, One America, Tartarians and Moors? Does it say right here? He say, did you know, beginning in 1912, all non-reservation Indians were classified as black in Virginia by the Virginia Bureau of Vital Statistics. Bing fucking bong. Well, you need another receipt? Do you need another receipt? That right there, you would think it'd be good enough, but maybe you need something stronger. maybe you just might, you the type, you just need something stronger because it ain't getting in, it ain't registering yet. So you just might need something stronger. Cool. You might just need something stronger. Okay. You need a shot, huh? All right. You need a stronger shot. Okay, what about this? What about that? What about that one? What about that one? Oh, what about that one? You need a stronger one, huh? Okay, what about that one? Okay, what about that one right there? De Runga de Moor in Tabak in Sigarin, huh? In Amsterdam. So all y'all overseas know what's going on. See, it's the ones over here in North America that live above Mexico is the ones that's like, fam, we're waiting. The world is waiting on us over here to get it. The world is literally waiting for the Moors over here who keep thinking that they're everything but Moors to get it. That's what the world waiting on. Y'all realize that? The whole world is waiting on us over here. Literally the world, fam, is waiting on us. Right. Talk to him, more.
Yeah. And you
It's
know
a
what?
trap. It's all a trap.
Yeah.
The Civil Rights Act is actually called the Indian.
Listen.
Here is the one's definition that you're defining yourself by.
Yeah. And you know
It's a
what?
trap. It's all a trap.
Yeah.
The Civil Rights Act is actually called the Indian Rights Act. So anything dealing with civil rights is dealing with the original Indian rights of the American Indians who are now misnomered as Negroes, blacks, colored, African Americans.
One more
So
time.
again,
One
man,
more.
it's
Wait,
on us.
hold
That's
up.
why I
One more
said
time.
Allah,
Hold up. One more time.
that wasn't here is the one's definition that you're defining yourself by. But Indian was given to you by the United States government. So how you going to be indigenous, but the same government that wasn't here is the one's definition that you're defining yourself by?
Explain that.
Yeah. And you know
It's a
what?
trap. It's all a trap.
Yeah.
The Civil Rights Act is actually called the Indian Rights Act. So anything dealing with civil rights is dealing with the original Indian rights of the American Indians who are now misnomered as Negroes, blacks, colored, African Americans.
Yeah, it's
So
real.
again, man, it's on us. That's why I said wisdom. Allah, I told you.
Exactly.
Knowledge is worth more.
Yeah, it's on us. It's on us right now. This is why critical thinking is at mass right now. Critical thinking is at massive level right now. You have to start critically thinking out here. You can no longer go by what you've been told, what you believe in, what you got faith in. You have to go by now what you know. If you don't know it, you don't know it. There's nothing wrong with saying, I don't know a whole lot. I'm going to tell you, if I don't know, I don't know. I'm not finna pretend and play games with you and be like, I know something. Nah, if I don't know, I don't know. Then I'm going to go find out. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to go find out what's going on. I'm going to get some receipts on it. You feel me? I'm going to get some receipts. Whole time Prophet Noble Drew Ali told us what he said. He said, I'm gonna give y'all something to shout about. You can shout about this. You can shout that you are more. You can shout that out loud. I mean, everybody else over here shouting out. They out here got their flags up. I'm saying they got their flags. Our flag right here. Meanwhile, our flag is right here. This our flag right here. This our flag. This our flag. The flag of the Moorish Empire. And the kingdom. This our flag right here, though. You don't want to shout about that? You don't want to be like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be like enthusiastic about this right here. You can order this off Amazon and get this in 2 days. You can have this outside on your car. You can have this on your door. You can have this anywhere you want to put it at. This is our flag. Indians ain't got no flag. Pan-Africans ain't got no flag. Hebrews ain't got no flag. that ties them to a land, a language, a nation. And when you be like, because you'll be like, man, nah, Kush, see what it is that's the flag over there for the people that live over there. Question. Morocco is over here. More than one time, there's a city of Morocco. There's a city of Morocco in Florida. There's a city of Morocco there's a place in Florida called what is it? Poca Loca? In Florida right now. They have Moorish castles down there in Florida right now. You need a receipt. There's a Morocco in Indiana. Indiana, the so-called state of Indiana, has a Morocco there. Opa Loca, Islam. Opa Loca got Moorish castles. Hold up. Wait a minute. You said you need a receipt, huh? Oh. You said you needed a receipt, huh? Opa Loca, Florida. What that look like? What it look like? That look like castle to me. Taj Mahal and all that? Who you think created the Taj Mahal? How does the Taj Mahal over there in that place, in that land, have matched the same architecture over here in Florida? What are you talking about? You said you from Miami, so you know what time it is. You know what time it is. The Taj Mahal? You know what? Hold up. Hold up. Where is that at? Where is that? Where is it? I don't even know where it is. Where did that thing just go? Okay. Hold up. Let's go right here. Hold up. Let's just see something. Because they do, for y'all that don't know, it's each one teach one over here. Did you know that they got a Noble Drew Ali Plaza in Brownsville, New York? So in East New York, Brownsville, they got a Noble Drew Ali Plaza. Why does Noble Drew Ali have a whole plaza named after him? And this ain't the first one or the last one. They got something like, hold up, they got a Noble Drew Ali on the north side in the rack right now. It's a Noble Drew Ali Plaza on the north side in Chicago right now. Hold up, see, this what you want to do. This what you wanted to see. Okay, all right, okay. This what you want to see. You said what now? Okay. This what you said you want to see. This what you said you wanted to see. Okay. Hold up. This is what you said you wanted to see. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Opa Loca, Florida, right? Now you see the architecture, right? This in Florida, G. Florida. This is one of the 8 secrets of the world. This is the Taj Mahal. Now, you let me know how the Taj Mahal looks architecturally damn near the same as a castle in Opa Loca, Florida. How? How, Sway? How is that possible, Sway? How, Sway? Come on, Sway. Yeah. Come on, Sway. Hold up. Come on, Sway. Come on, Sway. You got to make it make sense now, Sway. You got to make it make sense now. That is the Taj Mahal. That is Opa Loca, Florida. How do they have the same type architecture over here and over here? Man, stop playing, man. Stop playing. Stop playing with yourself. Yeah. We talk about the Taj Mahal. The same people that built this architecture are the same Moorish people that built the Taj Mahal, Jay. Come on, man. You said the architecture is not the same. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Do you see that right there? Do you see that right there? Hold up. See, this is what we gotta do. This is what we gotta do. Hold up. This is what we gotta do. This is what we gotta do. Okay, this is what we gotta do. Let's type it in real time so you can see it together. Opaloka Castle. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's not the same architecture. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is Florida. Opaloka. What are you talking about? Are you looking? Are you looking at what's going on? It says what? America's Arabian City explained. Opaloka, Florida. I'm doing all this in real time with you. I didn't pre-do this. This is real time research. This is not about Kush Day. This is about us. This is about the Moors. Each one teach one. America's Arabian City? What are you talking about? What are you saying? Let's go to it. Let's go to it. Was built when? When was it built? Let's see when it was built. When was it built? Let's go to all. They say They say the 1920s. Hold on, why is it fuzzy now? Come on, man. Don't start getting, you know what I'm saying? Don't start getting, it says founded. It has one of the largest, if not the largest collection of Moorish revival architecture. Opaloka, the history of one of America's most unique cities. Sway. This is when they say, so when they say they founded something, that means that's when they seen it. We been here though. It says the area was originally named by Native Americans, Opa Tisha Woka Loka, meaning a big island covered with many trees and swamps. But the name was quickly shortened to Opaloka. We was already here. That's when they say founded. Nah, we already was here. Matter of fact, let me plug up. Let me plug up to this charger. See, they want to think they thought it was finna be like a little low-key little game or, you know what I'm saying? They thought it was finna be a little low-key game or something. I don't know what they was thinking about. Opaloka, Florida. Wow. Real time with it though. Look. Real time with it. You say that's the crib? Islam. Hey man, I got to get out to Florida again. I was loving how Florida was treating them more out there. Florida was love out there. Palm trees. It was love out there. It was love out there. So this is Florida. This is Florida. Opaloka City Hall. How that don't look like the Taj Mahal, G? It's the same type time. This how you know it was the same people building this. This how you know, Moors. We been around the world. Yeah, I gotta pull up to Florida though. Real shit. I gotta pull up to Florida. I got to. I was loving Florida out there. Real right. Look at this. Now look. You see that, right? We're doing this together. This ain't about me. We doing this together. We breaking generational curses right now. Now we go here. Hold up. Go back. Go back to the Taj Mahal. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Go back to the Taj Mahal. It's right there. Stop playing, fam. Stop playing, Jay. Stop playing, fam. Stop playing, fam. You say they trying to gentrify the city. They trying to sell it. Yeah. This is the Taj Mahal. Same type time. Same type time, though. See that? Come on, fam. Tell us we ain't Moors, though. How can we not be Moors? Look at the buildings. How can we not be Moors? And this is Moorish architecture. This is Moorish architecture. How can we not be Moors and the buildings, the castles, are Moorish? Stop. All you gotta do is look at the buildings. Look at the buildings. Look at the buildings. Look at the castles. Look, like what you mean? Look at this is from around the world. This is all around the world right now. Look at the architecture. Look at the architecture. Look at the pictures. Look at the pictures. These are castles. These right here are not created by accident. Like these things were created to harvest energy. You see the details up in here? You see that? Look. These things right here at the top of this, they was created to catch lightning, fam. Look. Look at the architecture. You see these rods on top of these temples? See that? All these was created to catch electricity, just like skyscrapers do today. When they talking about free energy, when they talking about Nikola Tesla, who was really Akhenaten in his Atlantean form, he says, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So if you want to talk about free energy, you got to realize that this man did not look like that in real life. No, sir. Akhenaten did not look like that. He was talking about free energy. This is why I say you got to get out of the color game. See, the color game is a trap. They'll tell you, nah, he's a white man and she's a black woman. Nah, or black man. Nah, it don't work like that. Nah, it's about you got positive intent or you got negative intent. That's what it's about. Are you somebody that's a positive spirit or you a negative spirit? That's really all it is. Do you have positive influence or do you use negative influence? That's what it's about. Okay? Look at the architecture. See the architecture? See them little tips at the top? That tips at the top. That's energy conductors. This is in the 1800s. Here's Asia and Australia. Here's Africa. The Tunis Cathedral, built in 1897. You see, when you see a horseshoe like that, that's Moorish architecture. Anytime you see a building that has a horseshoe on the walls, the doors, any of that, the windows, just like this, see the horseshoes going all through there? See the horseshoes in the front? That means Moors built that. Moors built that. That ain't something that's like, nah. See that? Moors built that. See that? See? Then when you talk about Russia and Germany, do you know they got something just like this in New York? They got the same type thing in New York. I seen it in Brooklyn. It's the same type demonstration. This is in Russia. So explain to me this. Hold up. Let's just do it together. Cause I seen this in Brooklyn when I was out there. They got something that look just They got something that look just like this in Brooklyn, G. I think it's in like Prospect or downtown Brooklyn or something like. I think it's in Prospect. Hold up. Let me see if I can find it, G. Hold up. Architecture. Do it in real time. Where is it at? Do anybody know where this is at in Brooklyn? I think it's in Prospect. Where's that architecture in Brooklyn that look just like this? Where's that at? Where is it? I think it's in Prospect. Where's that? Grand Army Plaza, Islam. See, this is why I rock with y'all. This is why I rock with y'all, G. Grand Army Plaza. Let's go. Gratitude, more. Grand Army Plaza, Brooklyn. Let's go. That's why I rock with y'all, G. I fucks with y'all. This is about to blow your mind. Yo. Yo. Don't tell me that we ain't Moors, fam. When Noble Drew Ali said, without doubt or contradiction, don't tell me that we not Moors. Because you see this in Russia, right? Germany, right? Huh? London, this is in Connecticut. Prepare to have your mind blown, though. Triumphant Arch of Bangladesh, Russia, 1904. Now we in Brooklyn now. Ah, what's that? What's that? How is the same type architecture over in Brooklyn as the same type architecture that's in Russia? Ah, hold up. Turn me up, man. Hold up. Turn me up, man. We gotta go on and kick it the fuck off. This what we finna start walking around like. We finna really start walking around like this, though.
I saved
$700.
$700.
See, when Moors be on business, and we study, it's not about us being cocky. Nah. It's not about nothing cocky or nothing like that. It just got something to do with you can't tell us nothing. Nah, you can't. You can't, G. You can't, fam. Look. When you say that this isn't Russia, shout out to VA. When you say that this isn't Russia, and then you show me a picture of the Grand Army Plaza in Brooklyn, in Prospect, you can't tell me that we ain't Moors then. Because don't forget, this is Moorish architecture. How is this up here in Brooklyn, and then you got this over here in Russia, and this is in Germany? Huh? And this is in Iraq, right here. 1893, Grand Arch, World Columbian Exposition. So we done went from Brooklyn to Russia to the Iraq, right here. And you see what time it is. Huh? Man, listen, man. Hold up. This is why we be saying what we be saying. Yo. This is why we be talking like that. Huh? Yeah. That's why we be talking like that. This is why we be talking like that. Straight up. Because you see it. You see it. Nah. Talk to him. Yes, sir. Yeah. Huh? Hey, man. Listen, man. Listen, man. We talking about the Grand Army Plaza in Brooklyn. This is what we talking about. This ain't, I didn't make this up. Hey, man. I didn't make it up. I'm just showing you stuff that, you could look it up yourself. And then you just see like, hold up, how does the Grand Army Plaza in Brooklyn, how do they have the same type architecture from the top to the bottom? How do they have that over here in Brooklyn, NYC, in America, as they got over here in Russia and Germany and Iraq over here? Huh? How does this from Germany look just like the Grand Army Plaza in Brooklyn? How? How is that possible? Yo, this shit is crazy, fam. This is why I said turn me up, man. Hold up. This is why I said that. See, he ain't even. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even. man, look, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, though. How much time we got? This is what I'm talking about, fam. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, though. So you don't want to be over. You don't want to be over here. You don't want to be over here. We done showed you receipt after receipt, from the fezzes to the feathers. We done showed you Opaloka, Florida, that look like the Taj Mahal. We done showed you what it looked like when it comes to the arches, the grand arches from the rack. We done showed you over here in Connecticut to Russia. We done showed you in Germany. We done showed you how it look in Brooklyn, the Grand Army Plaza. We done showed you what it looked like. I mean, what else you need to see? Yeah. 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 You still don't want to be what you is? You don't want to be who you is? You don't want to be who you are? You want to be what they told you was? Huh? Man, stop playing. It's the Moors time now. Yeah. It's the Moors time now. It's our time now. Islam. It's our time now. I don't know what you waiting on. Maybe it's the fact that you might not be certain. I get it. I've been there. But like how we just doing it right now. Remember, this ain't about me. This about us. This about the rise of the Moors. This about uplifting fallen humanity. This ain't about me at all. I'm just the golden spoke on the wheel. This about us. All I'm doing right now is just really just poking at that spirit inside of you. The spirit man and spirit woman inside of you. This information is already in your bloodline. All you got to do is just tap in. You just got to tap in and remember. This all you really got to do. That's all you got to do. All right? Shout out to Nebraska. Listen. So I hope you got something off this beam out. I'm finna move around right now. It's about that time. But you know, it's always love building with y'all, though. You know what I'm saying? It's always love building with y'all, G. I always love building with y'all. So you see that from the East Coast to down south to the West Coast to overseas to the rack to up north, wherever you at over there in Nova Scotia and Greenland, wherever you at, Hawaii, to the islands, the greater Antilles, the lesser Antilles, all the Caribbeans, all out there in Jamrock, Watagwan. What they be saying when they be like, the Moors was just over there in North Africa. If you looked at that, what they talking about, how do that make sense when there's a whole place in Jamrock? There's a whole place in Jamrock called Westmoreland. What? Westmoreland? There's a whole Spanish town and there's a Moors town. How is there a Moors town in Jamrock? How is Westmoreland in Jamrock? How is that over there in Cuba? You got a castle in Cuba and in PR. We might kick off a whole new series out just showing like castles and architecture and like linking shit up. Because do you realize that it's a castle over there in the DR? It's a castle over there in the DR. It's a castle over there in PR. The Boudicans and the Tainos that's out there. It's a castle out there. You say the Moors settled in Eastern Island, Hawaii, Samoa, on God, everywhere. 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 Told y'all it's the rise of the Moors. Look at that. What'd you say, Moor? You say Port Moore, Jamaica. Yeah. We might kick it off, G. We might go ahead and kick it off. Hold on. What'd it say? Hold on. What'd it say? What'd it say? What'd it say? See, I don't have time to waste your time. I ain't got time to waste your time. Do you see this? I ain't got time to waste your time or my time. Look at the name. This is in PR. This says El Morro, the great 16th century fort that saved Puerto Rico. El Morro. Ah, it's a castle. Man, I'm gone, man. I ain't got time. I'm gone. I'm gone. Because we can just keep going on and on and on and on. It don't stop. We have a Westmoreland and West Toledo. We could just keep running receipts up all the time. All the time. You says in the Philippines, they're called Bangsamoros. Yeah. Stay tuned for the next beam out. Oh, it's going to be. It's going to be that. On God. Shout out to all the Moors out there worldwide. Worldwide. PR, DR, Dominica, Haiti, Jamrock, Trinidad, Tobago, all y'all out there in Guyana, Grenada, all y'all everywhere, fam. Hawaii, all y'all in Ecuador, all y'all over there in Honduras, Bolivia, South America, all y'all overseas, UK, Britain, all y'all out there. It's the rise of the Moors, though. Stay tuned for this next one, though. Shit gonna be crazy. All right? I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, Moors. Islam. This your flag right here. Start repping that. Peace, Moor.